sing about it or to rap about it. I don't wanna cry about it, but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. I didn't wanna talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. Don't know whether to sing about it or to rap about it. I don't wanna cry about it, but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. Hey, what it do, what it here for? You already know how I'm rockin', plus you big, bruh. If it was G5, it was you who I was hitting up. Y'all woke y'all answer, but if y'all ain't, then y'all getting up. I told you my plans, you told me they wasn't big enough. You said, listen, strike, it ain't gonna be nobody big as us. You said, listen, strike, it ain't gonna be nobody big as you. The place that God got for you, I'm just helping get you to. But tell me how this situation turned critical. No phone call, no Facebook, I don't even hear from you. Whatever you got on your chest or your mind, I don't know. But that don't change the fact that I'm here for you. See me, I wouldn't raise like that. I was taught that if it family, don't play like that. Before you sit down, make sure that don't sit wrong. This is not a diss track, just something to vent on. I didn't wanna talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. Don't know whether to sing about it or to rap about it. I don't wanna cry about it, but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. I didn't wanna talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. I don't know what to sing about it or to rap about it. But I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. We been rocking since we were jigs. I would, bro, you was sister. They were looking for me, then you were probably who I was with. Plotting on getting rich, scheming and hitting licks. We went from thugging the club and then all of a sudden we switched. Like, yeah, we came to the right side. We chose the right time to let our light shine. I could relate to you. Your heart was like mine. We felt the same thing. We had a like mind. But somehow this situation turned critical. No phone call, no Facebook. I don't even hear from you. Whatever you got on your chest or your mind, I don't know, but that don't change the fact that I'm here for you. See me, I wouldn't raise like that. I was taught that if it family, don't play like that. Before you sit down, make sure that don't sit wrong. This is not a diss track, just something to vent on. I didn't wanna talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. Don't know whether to sing about it or to rap about it. I don't wanna cry about it, but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. I didn't wanna talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. Don't know whether to sing about it or to rap about it. I don't wanna cry about it, but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. I didn't wanna talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. I don't know what to sing about it or to rap about it.
I don't know whether to rap about it, but I'm gonna talk about it. Yo, what's good, man? We in the building this morning, man. Lovely morning, like it always is, because we're breathing. We're breathing, y'all. So it's a good morning. I just want to take this time, man, and shout out to the lovely G2G family that is in the chat right now. If y'all can hear me, please put a 1 in the box. We want to make sure that everything is going cool and copacetic. All right. And while y'all putting those ones, I do want to give a couple of shout outs. LaVey, Tasha, Positive, Jeezy, Southern, Miss T, Educated Beauty. I hope all of y'all queens are having a gracious morning. Anointed, Nita B, Pretty Eyes, Mama not having it. She ain't having it today, y'all. Don't mess with her. Essie Miller, what good? Shanika Ryan, what's good? Stacy, Tasha Washington, Krabby Patty, good to see you. Moms, what's good? So we just want to shout out to everybody, man. If I didn't get you, you know what I'm saying? My heart is with you. My prayers are with you. And I also want to say another thing too. Even though we may put some people on blast who do devil worship, witchcraft, all this Luciferian acts that they do in the world, we still need to pray for these people also. So anybody that we put up on the screen and whatever, we need to pray for everybody. We need to live by the WWJD, what would Jesus do effect, you know what I'm saying? Or aspect on things. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this information, shall we? All right. Let's get into this info. Well, what did we come here for, y'all? Enlightenment. Waking up. First off, I want to put this right here on the screen. And I will say that what I have on the screen right now is very laughable. So you all can laugh at it if you want to. Give me 1 second. Yep, and I'm back just like that. All right. The earth is spinning. Okay, now we can't, it says right here, I'm reading it right here. We can't feel Earth's rotation or spin. Now we can go ahead and stop right there, y'all. Go ahead and stop right there. When is the only time in y'all life y'all been on something that was spinning, rocking, shaking, and you didn't feel it? I'm gonna ask that again, my peoples. When have you ever been on an object, a body mass, and something shook, shake, rocked, spent, jumped, bounced, and you didn't feel it? All right. But we'll keep on going because these are the geniuses that gave us everything in life. They give us everything, all the way down to the fake food that they feed us, right? So let's see what these geniuses got to say. We can't feel Earth's rotation or spin because we're all moving with it. What? What? Hold on. What? I don't get that. At the same constant speed, we ain't out here moving 1,000 miles per hour. I ain't never seen nobody walk 1,000 miles per hour. I ain't never seen nobody run 1,000 miles per hour. So how are we moving at the same speed that the Earth is moving? These jokers will feed you anything. Literally. They'll literally feed you anything. Earth, it says, Earth spins on its axis once in every 24-hour day. At Earth's equator, the speed of Earth spins at about 1,000 miles per hour. That is a fast spinning ball, y'all. For us to feel nothing. Nothing. So what we're gonna do right here, we're gonna do a little experiment. It's only gonna take a couple seconds, about 15 seconds. Now, in the next 15 seconds, if you feel the Earth spin, at least one time, if you feel it spin, a half a spin, put a 1 in the box. All right. I think that was a fairly simple assignment and assessment that we just did. I didn't feel nothing spin. Y'all didn't feel nothing spin. So why they gonna try to force it down our throat? Because it ain't spinning. The earth shall not be moved, said the Lord. All right. So let me get this out the way right here. And this is what we want to go to. All right. So right here, man, they give you the ball earth, right? And they tell you, listen, this ball earth, this is what it is. The ball earth was one of the first things that we learned about in school. Other than how to trace your name, how to count blocks and all that. The ball earth, it was right there. It was on the teacher's desk. Don't y'all know, man? They put us in the matrix as soon as we hit school or went, man, look, they put you in the matrix early, man. What I mean by the matrix is they put you in it's almost computerized world where they determine what's good, what's bad, what's up, what's down, what's good. They determine it. You feel what I'm saying? So this is one of the first things we saw, this colorful globe, and we fell in love with it because they got colors in it. Ooh, it's a little ball that I can walk up and spin. And then they say, look, spin the ball so you can see how the earth is really spinning. Yeah, whatever. That is not how the earth is, y'all. But the earth more so looks like this. And chosen, but how chosen? How did it look like that? Chosen. They told us it looked like a ball. They told you wrong, Joker. As you can see, on the outside is the ice ring. This is what they say is Antarctica. At the bottom of their little globe, this is what they tell you. Yeah, they tell you it's down here. It's just down here. It's down here. But really, y'all, it's on the outsides. And do y'all know they have an agreement that nobody can own land in Antarctica? In these outskirts? Because when you get to the outskirts, you see the outside of the dome, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you get to the outskirts, you see the outside of the dome. And we wonder why the rainbows curve like this. A rainbow has to, the light source has to bounce off of something. It is reflecting off of the dome that we live in, y'all. That's why the rainbows curve the way they do. We're in a container. So the mixture of the light bending with the water sources or the mist creates the rainbow, and it shows you the shape of the container that we're in. It show you. God's showing you the shape of the container we in. All right, let me get it right here. But we got to laugh at this, man. 1,000 miles per hour. Then they come out with shows just to laugh in your face called Under the Dome. Now, they got many shows and many times where they show the dome in different movies, but it's supposed to be a shh secret. And this video might be taken down after, it's put up, because, when you speak truth, they bash you in the head when you speak truth. But this is why they have shows like Under the Dome. Yeah. And you see this is a clip or image from the movie Hunger Games, which a lot of people may have seen. And you wonder why it's these people looking on like it's an experiment to the people in the dome. They put the people in the dome. Oh, we'll get to that. The Simpsons showed you the dome. The dome. When you get to the outside, you will actually see the dome. That's why you can't go to Antarctica, because if you go to Antarctica, you can actually see we're encased in a dome. So that makes the word of God come to life, right? So to hide God, you have to hide what? The dome. Not only that, these jokers told you they went outside the dome. And they went to the moon. Joker. These jokers ain't been nowhere, y'all. These jokers ain't been nowhere, man. They talking about they been to the, but they ain't been nowhere. Now, if we go to the word of God, Isaiah 66:1 says, and I read from the King James. Thus said the Lord, the heaven is my throne. So he's talking about heaven being a throne. The earth is my what? Footstool. Hey, I've never seen a footstool look like a ball. But I have seen footstools look so like this. And you remember the Lord said that he had pillars. Okay, 4 pillars. 4 pillars. The footstool has the imagery of a dome-ish type shape on a flat surface. So if the Lord called it a footstool, I'm going to call it a footstool. Yeah, I remember Coming to America. If his daddy called him Clay, I'm going to call him Clay. So if my God called it a footstool, I'm going to call it a footstool. You dig? And a footstool looks sort of like a dome on a flat surface with 4 pillars up on it. I think my Lord knew what he was talking about. And never mind the price, because the footstool that God created is priceless. You better know that. Do you feel me? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Okay. And yeah, we also know that NASA was busted. They were busted many times. You can look in a NASA suit and see that the dude right outside does not even have on an astronaut outfit. I mean, man, listen, man. The lies and deception are at all times. And then they tell you, look, the world is round because when a ship goes down the sea and it will disappear over the horizon. So that means it's going around the ball. That's wrong. That means that the ship or whatever you see going out on the water went out of your perspective vision, your view. We can only see so far with these eyes. Because if you get binoculars and you look at the same ship that disappeared from your eyes, you can see it again with binoculars. Why? Because the binoculars can see at a further distance than your regular eyes, y'all. So with our regular eyes, it will look like it disappeared over a bend and went over a ball. It's going over the ball shape. But then when you get binoculars and you stand in the same spot and you look again, there goes the ship right there in full view again. I wonder why. If it went over a ball, you would never be able to even see it with binoculars, Joker. If it was going over a ball or over a bend, even when you put the binoculars to your eyes, it still should be showing going over. You should only see like the tip of the ship going over. But when you get binoculars, you're able to see it again because it's a flat surface, y'all. We live on a flat surface. Yes, it's hills here and there, mountains here and there, but for the majority of y'all, it's flat. Flat. And another thing too, if the world is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, how can a plane fly at an average speed and still reach its destination on time? Another thing is too, if it's moving at 1,000 miles per hour, the Earth, then you would have to fly 1,000 times whatever the original speed is for the you feel what I'm saying? The airplane, because you got to go against the 1,000-mile spin. So you got to add 1,000 miles per hour to whatever your original miles per hour is. Let's say that a plane goes at 500 miles per hour. So that means you have to go at 1,000 times 500 to get to your destination, or you will miss it because the world's spinning so fast, right? Wrong. They lied to us. Y'all, let me tell y'all something too. And they don't covered up the NASA lie, but it took them a whole lot of years to do it. Like all the pictures that had them looking exposed, they took them down, just like they're going to cover up the Kanika situation. Eventually, man, I'm going to tell y'all, like a couple years out from now, man, everybody who's speaking truth about this situation, man, they're going to try to run them off the net. They're going to only want on the net what they want on the net concerning the situation, because Rahm Emanuel has political ties, y'all. He has ties into the Obama administration and all that, man. That's why it's been covered up like that. And they're spending a whole lot of money sending these retards on the internet, sending these bots, agents, all that to get this stuff cleared up and covered up, man. Another mass deception, 9/11. They faked and fooled us with that. They still fooling people with the moon landing. They still fooling people with thinking that the world is round. Still getting them. That's the power of the witchcraft, man. You know what I'm saying? But when you on the outside of the matrix, like the G2G family is, we looking on the inside of the matrix and saying, aha, ha. But this is what it looks like, y'all. Flat. All right. Let me get this off the screen here for a second. And we're going to go to which one we want to go to first? Now, let me tell y'all something too. What if I told y'all, right? See, people, once you understand God, then you will understand everything. God waited until Adam was asleep, and then he took a rib from Adam. Why? So that he would feel no pain. You feel what I'm saying? God don't want us to feel pain. Why do y'all think God will make perfect air for us to breathe, but then he would let meteors fall on our head? No. There is a dome protecting us from anything coming in here and just utterly destroying his creations. What's destroying his creations? His creations. So let me tell you what they've been doing. All the nations have come together, all these satanic people, all these bloodthirsty people, the bloodsuckers, and they've been sending rockets up. Rockets up. Every day. For like the last 30 years, 40 years, maybe more than that, trying to break the firmament, y'all. They've been trying to crack the firmament. You see how stupid they are? Y'all didn't know that, did you? They've been trying to crack the firmament that God made so they can see what's on the outside, not knowing that God said there's waters above and there's waters below. So let them keep on trying to crack it. The only time the firmament will be cracked is when Jesus returns. So all these people saying they've been to the moon and stuff like that. No. Nobody's been outside the firmament. They call it the Van Allen belts when you're in school. They don't say firmament in school. They say Van Allen belts. Levels of radiation. Y'all remember they talked about the Van Allen belts in school? Oh, you can't go through the Van Allen belts. Too much radiation. Yeah, you're right. It's the firmament. You can't go through it. And with that being said, I'm not even going to play this video to avoid a strike, because every time you put one of these political people up on the screen, they want to strike you. Every time. It don't fail, man. It don't fail. So we're gonna just listen to it. We ain't even gotta put it up here. We're gonna listen. We're gonna listen to Hillary Clinton. And she said about 10 times, but I'm gonna only play 2. Where they talk about cracking the firmament. But these jokers don't know.
People in particular, these fights now and for the rest of your lives. And to all the women, and especially the young women, who put their faith in this campaign and in me, I want you to know that nothing has made me prouder than to be your champion.
Now, why would it bloodsucker say, y'all? Listen up.
I know we have still not shattered that highest and hardest glass ceiling, but someday someone will, and hopefully sooner than we might think.
She was talking about the Antichrist, y'all. She talking about the Antichrist. The Antichrist is supposed to come back, crack the firmament, all that. You feel what I'm saying? But she ain't just say this on one occasion. She always talking about cracking the ceiling, cracking the dome, everything. They've been trying to crack this dome that God made, man. And I wish I could show y'all the video. She got on her purple witchcraft colors. The guys in the back got on their purple ties, witchcraft, sorcery. Listen, man. Listen to it, though.
I know we have still not shattered that highest and hardest glass ceiling, but someday someone will, and hopefully sooner than we might think right now.
Man, Joker, y'all gonna lose. Y'all already lost. Y'all represent Satan, and Satan got y'all bamboozled, man. For real, for real. But let's listen to another one. Let's listen to another one. Because, maybe she made a mistake. Maybe she wasn't talking about the firmament. Some people like, she wasn't talking about no firmament. You reaching, chosen. Well, let me reach. Let me reach all the way into this next video. I'm going to reach deep down in the bag.
Although we weren't able to shatter that hardest glass ceiling this time, thanks to you, it's got about 18 million cracks in it. And the light is shining through like never before, filling us all with the hope and the sure knowledge that the path will be a little easier next time.
Okay, now it's a whole lot of videos where Clinton is talking about the glass ceiling, cracking the highest glass, cracking it. You know what I'm saying? This is what they've been doing. This is their agenda. What agenda? See, y'all see, man, that lady, man, that blonde-haired lady, man, she put a lot of stuff into the airways. I just said agenda. But this is their agenda. This is the Luciferians' overall agenda, y'all. All right. And a lot of people who out speaking or so-called speaking truth, they're being used by the elites, y'all. Like B.O.B. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably have stumbled upon the rapper B.O.B. who say he's finally speaking out on cloning and the earth being flat. He's being used. Alex Jones, who has this is the Alex Jones show, exposing the Illuminati. He's been doing it for years. Man, listen, man. He's a part of it too. He's a part of it too, man. 100%. Now, I know I showed this on my last video, I want to say. It's 37. No. We're going to go here. No, matter of fact, we're going to go there. Never mind. We're going order. We're going order. I think I can show y'all this one right here. You have to be very careful with these guys, man. Because the fine print, YouTube got some fine print, y'all. I'm trying to look. YouTube be like, you didn't read the fine print? What fine print? YouTube, what do you mean? The fine print where you can't speak truth. Oh, that fine print. Okay. Well, I didn't read that.
There are very few universal truths in the world. One is food always tastes better when somebody else is paying for it. Universal truth. The other is that everybody in this room was taught the story of how Columbus went before Queen Isabella of Spain, and he was going to prove to her that the world was... Do you know what Queen Isabella of Spain, pretty smart woman, I gotta believe, would have said to Christopher Columbus if he laid this line on her? She would look at him and go, Christopher, Aristotle figured out the world was round 2,000 years ago. This is 1492, the year they invented the globe. So this world is round story is 100% bullshit. It's total fiction. Yet how did our grandparents learn this? We learn this. Our grandchildren are probably going to learn this. How come? Because history is pop culture.
Y'all see what's going on here? Y'all see. Now, this is something right here, right? I'm going to show y'all guys this right here. Now, a group of people decided, okay, enough of the bull crap, enough of the lies. We're going to go buy our own rocket. We're going to go and buy our own rocket. We're going to put a camera on it, and we're going to shoot it up in the sky. That's what they said. Enough with the buffoonery. We're going to go out here in the desert. We're going to set it up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get the clearance for it. Everything. You know, they had to go through hell and high water to get the clearance for this. You know what I'm saying? Because this was going to be exposure, right? So what they did was they attached the camera to a rocket. And they sent it up in the air. They sent that guy up in the air because just like me, they got tired. And this was 2014. So 4 years ago, y'all. They got tired of the shenanigans. You know, people debating over, you know, the dome and everything like that. So they just said, look, we're going to send our own rocket in the sky. Bump what they talking about. We're going to take the reins ourselves. We're going to do it ourselves. So they blasted this rocket off, you know what I'm saying, real time. You got the camera attached to it. And it's going to be very, very interesting in a second here. Because as you see, it's going at a rapid pace. Looks like it's going in a circular motion as it goes up. You know what I'm saying? It's twirling, twirling. Then it hits something. What? Hold on. Wait. What did it hit? What did it hit, y'all? And you know, they try to get that video off the internet so much. And I might even get flagged for even showing it. They don't want nobody to see that somebody sent their own rocket up and it hit the dome. Oh no. They don't want nobody to see that. They want you to stay asleep. Because you ask them, what about the rocket hitting the dome? They're going to say, what dome? What rocket? You feel what I'm saying? What dome? Kind of like Debo. What dome? Hey, Debo, I want my bike back. What bike? Yeah, you're right, Debo. What bike? Uh-huh. They ain't doing it but playing Debo out here, y'all. They talking about what dome, what bike. But guess what, though, y'all? They put their foot in their mouth. Guess who put their foot in their mouth, y'all? The scientists, y'all. Because I'm going to let y'all hear right here how the scientists say we never been to the moon. We never been there, y'all. Let's go.
We are headed 3,600 miles above Earth, 15 times higher from the planet than the International Space Station. As we get further away from Earth, we'll pass through the Van Allen belts, an area of dangerous radiation.
Now, in school, they tell you that the Van Allen belts is the area of dangerous radiation that nothing can get through. But we know this to be the firmament that God created. You feel me? But they don't want to say firmament. It kills them to say firmament, y'all, because then it will bring the Bible to life. Anything to suppress the word of God. Anything, man. And that's why people are so confused today. Because they've turned your brains into mush and pudding. You don't know if you're coming or going. But if you take the time to just sit and dwell with God in your quiet place, He will begin to show you and tell you and reveal to you everything that has been told to you that's been a lie. We live in a lie, y'all. How can we get mad at our spouse for lying, telling a white lie when we've lived a lie our whole entire lives? How can we get mad at our kids for telling a simple white lie when we've been living in a lie our entire lives? And some of us love the lie. We like to live in a lie. We'll marry the lie. We cuddle with the lie. We just love lies. Look at this dude right here. blood sipper. But he gonna tell you though, we never been through that, through these areas of radiation.
Radiation like this could harm the guidance systems, onboard computers, or other electronics on Orion. Naturally, we have to pass through this danger zone twice, once up and once back. But Orion has protection. Shielding will be put to the test as the vehicle cuts through the waves of radiation. But Orion has protection. Shielding will be put to the test as the vehicle cuts through the waves of radiation.
Okay, hold on. So shielding will be put to the test when you go through the areas of radiation. When did we go to the moon again? Let's check. Hold on. Let's check. Uh, 1960. Oh my God. Okay, we went in 1969, y'all. So let's look at some of the cars. All right. Back in like 1969, right? So back in 1969, you had, you know, your cars. I mean, look, y'all, look. We barely had cars, look, that could stay on the road and maintain. You mean to tell me we created a space shuttle that took 4 or 5 people? You mean to tell me we had the equipment, the knowledge, the know-how to create something that stable? And then this video that this guy making right here about NASA, this was like what, 2014-ish right here. So if they can't really make an object to go through it in 2014, what make you think they made one around the time of these cars right here, man? But let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's see what he got to say. And he looked like he about to drink a cup of blood when he get home. He just thirsting for it.
But Orion has protection. Shielding will be put to the test as the vehicle cuts through the waves of radiation.
Sensors aboard will record radiation levels for scientists to study. We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space. We must solve these challenges before we send people through.
We must solve these challenges before we can send people through this region of space. What challenges did he just talk about? Cutting through the Van Allen belts. That's all he been talking about. He said out his mouth, we must solve these challenges before we can send people into space.
This region of space.
We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space. For this flight, it's time to head home.
Over with. Over with. So how they gonna tell you we went, but then way down here in 2014-15 tell you that we can't go yet until we get this stuff situated? The Van Allen belts didn't just pop up, Joker. They was there in 1969 when they said they took a tin can all the way to the moon. How can you take a tin can? A tin can, y'all? A tin can. They took a tin can through radiation, y'all. Man, look. We're going to put in tin can on string. This is what I visualized them in a rocket. This is what I visualized that rocket looking like. Going all the way through to the moon. And they say it's a lot of trash in space, y'all. They say it's trash out there, rocks and stuff. So they in a tin can weaving around trash 1 billion miles away from Earth. Get there, you see the flag blowing. Why is the flag blowing? Thought it wasn't no wind. What? Ain't that why you got on hazmat type suits? Man, get out of here, man. These jokers took a tin can to the moon, y'all. And not only that, they came back. They came back. They went there and came back through all that radiation. Wow. Can't fool us, man. It's over with. The deception is over with. The frauding is over with. Everything, man. Now, before I get into these other 2 videos, I want to show y'all too, man. presenting what we present, and what I mean by we, the truthers, the people who speak truth on the internet, right? To present what we present to y'all, we go through hell, man. We go through hell, man. It ain't just like camming up. You put on a Spider-Man outfit and dancing real goofy for your subs and stuff like that. Y'all, listen, we have to be very, very particular in what we present, how we present it, because we can get struck and knocked down for the smallest things. They just waiting. They waiting. Itching. Waiting. And so we go through a lot, man, to present this stuff, man. But I know without a shadow of a doubt, man, we got some logical thinking people in this chat. And if you new over here, look at the chat. What's up, Lamar Brand? How's it going, man? Y'all shout out to Lamar Brand TV3. Very humble guy. He's in the chat right now. Show him some love. All right, so what we're about to do is I'm going to play this video from another truther guy so he can really break it down to y'all too, what we go through trying to present the truth to y'all on the tube, all right?
Is a call for an uprising. I just wanted to let everybody know the video I just put up about mind control and repetition. Probably one of the most basic videos I've done. There was no hate speech or anything that could be labeled as it. There was no me yelling. There was nothing. No slander, accusation, just talking about the mind and repetition in under 1 hour. It was actually 40 minutes, 35 minutes. YouTube has blocked this video. And I have to appeal it and wait, but it's blocked. It's been restricted because it's too controversial. For those of you who have watched it already, did you find anything controversial in it? Or is it because it's simplified to the point that it's going to wake people up and they're afraid of the truth? What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait about an hour. I'm going to re-upload the video under a different title. And if you haven't seen it yet, definitely watch it. If you liked it, watch it again or download it and share it with people. But I'm putting the video back up because this is just how they restrict you from doing things. What they do, they'll put a block on it, they'll put an appeal on it. And that way they'll wait a week or so. And then if they do remove it, they'll wait a week because they know it'll be buried in your library. They know it won't be in anybody's subscription feed, so they know nobody will see it. Well, I'm not playing by those games. Okay? This is a very important video, and this is just more proof that people like me who actually are good speakers, that's why this channel is successful. Other people can't figure out why their channels are really bad because they don't know how to talk. All they do is rant. You could hear them eating candy bars during their videos and stuff like that. Channels like this, or this channel specifically, is a massive threat. I've already showed you, how they're the Will Ferrell thing with the guy on Conan O'Brien. He was clearly discussing the...
Now, I'm going to say this right here, y'all. The video that this guy does, man, is no reason for them to be taken down. You can't even put it in the it's controversial type category. I mean, we as truthers, we watch what we present. We have to be very cautious because they can say, look, man, you took 3 seconds from CNN. You took a 3-second clip from CNN, so we need your... Nah, you can't go live on this channel no more. God, dog, man. It's that serious, though, y'all. Because they like, look, how dare you come in here and wake these people up who we don't have sleep for all these years? How dare y'all? So it's a war. It's a war. But get what, though? I'm going to go out swinging, though. I'm going to go out swinging. There's no other way. We got to go out swinging, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go out telling the truth than sit in the corner whimpering. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I hope they let me put something out today. Now I'm going to say it, man. And I'm going to tell you, too, the man who is in charge of striking people's videos, he is a homosexual. I'm going to still pray for that guy, though. And I'm not saying that he hired a whole lot of homosexuals to help him with his striking and taking people's pages down. But I know him. He's homosexual. Okay? So I said to the door, it is what it is. Truth is the truth, man. We still got to pray for him, though. We still have to pray for him either way. Oh man, here we go. Whew. Okay, y'all. Now this is kind of funny to me. This one right here is funny. So we got these two people on the show named Amy Schumer and Bill Hader. Two celebrities, right? So hold on. First, we're gonna look and see who they are first. Okay. So we got Amy Schumer. So we'll go. Who is Amy Schumer? All right, Amy Schumer right here. She is Amy Beth Schumer, American stand-up comedian and actress. She ventured into comedy in the early 2000s before appearing as a contestant on the 5th season of the NBC reality competition series Last Comic Standing in 2007. Okay, she's in there. She's in there. She is in there. She's a bloodsucker. Woohoo! Amy Schumer. All right, who's the other person? Where they at? Where is he at? All right, we'll go to Bill Hader. Bill Hader. He's the next person. He's the other person in this video I'm about to show you. Who is Bill Hader? Well, Bill Hader is an American comedian, actor, voice actor, producer, writer. Dang, he just do everything. He got the gumbo pot of talent, you know? He is known for his work on Saturday Night Live, for which he received 3 Emmy nominations, South Park, and his parody series, documentary, and such and such. So he's in there too. He's a bloodsucker. He like his blood through a straw with ice. He like it on ice. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so then we go here. Now, they got called in for this interview, and watch what question the interviewer asked them, and then watch their reaction to the question. Okay?
Questions nobody else would. Amy, your career has suddenly exploded worldwide. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you get into the Illuminati?
Oh, slice. So out the gate, they thinking they finna just do an interview. It's finna be just subtle. They could talk about their fans and all this, and they can go home. Not the interview right here. He told her off back, "Hey, Amy, you have a successful career." She's like, "Yes, yes, I surely did." Well, when did you join the Illuminati? Now, look, I don't call them the Illuminati, y'all. Even though Illuminati means the illuminated ones, and that's who Satan thinks he's illuminated or whatever. But I don't give them, and I just say the higher ups because it's, you know, whatever. But he's gonna say, when did you get in the Illuminati? She's gonna get stuck, y'all. Let me run that back because you got to see the full effect.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you get into the Illuminati?
I don't.
This was an epic slice. Epic. Let's see what the response is, though.
Suddenly exploded worldwide. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you get into the Illuminati?
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bill, you've been famous for a while now. Do you have to sponsor?
Look, they came to Bill. Bill said, nah. Because Amy wouldn't answer it. So they went to Bill now. Bill Schumer. Bill like, nah. Before he can even get the question out of his mouth, Bill said, I'm not answering none of that. No. You're not finna have them chasing me down and emptying my bank account out and making me look like a fool in Hollywood. No.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't.
Bill and I are not
We're not members of
the elite, the Pentaveret that meets
we
fire.
Hey, don't start that.
Don't use that part.
Let me tell you, they're confused. They didn't know they was gonna get asked this question. These guys don't care. They don't care. Whatever. They don't care. You feel what I'm saying? Now notice, Bill gonna be looking at the camera like, hold on, what is going on? He don't know if he's if you know the cameraman is a higher up. He starts flashing signs. Now Bill finna start flashing signs because he's shook. He like, are we supposed to answer this question or not? He's gonna do the 666. He's gonna do the goat horns. He needs to find a way out.
Do you have to start? No. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't.
Bill and I are not members of the elite.
He finna do it. You see right there? Look. Listen. They know the elites watch them. They have watchers. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna throw it a 6. He's trying to find a way out now. He's trying to see what's going on while we being answered this on live television. What's going on? He's gonna put the 6 up and he's gonna put the goat horn up.
The Pentaveret that meets fire.
Hey, don't.
You see it? Then he puts the goat horn up. He did the 6. He's like, hold on, wait, what is going on?
Don't start that.
Don't use that part. Don't use that part.
Please, because
that's one thing.
I'm totally comfortable.
Okay.
Cool. So, Amy,
Yeah. Anything you want to know?
When Judd Apatow called you in for a meeting, were you surprised that he asked you to come to the Hollywood Hills on the night of the blood? And when you got there, that there was a circle of...
Now look, the interviewer is saying, Amy, what about that blood meeting you went to? That blood meeting you went to. And then you notice Bill say, shh, shh, be quiet. Like Bill and Amy, like, what is going on? What is going on?
Yeah, anything you want to know?
When Judd Apatow called you in for a meeting, were you surprised that he asked you to come to the Hollywood Hills on the night of the blood? And when you got there, that there was a circle of Hollywood executives standing around a pentagram of salt, jerking off, wearing goat masks, and they asked you to follow.
What? He said, what about that time you went to that meeting? There was these butt-naked people standing there with goat heads or goat mask on and telling you to have sex with the animals. What? This man got some inside info and he don't give a crap about exposing them right now, y'all. This is the slice face. This is the mild slice face with a little sauce on it. This right here is the extra spicy slice face right here. They are slicing them, y'all. He said, what about the time they asked you to come out there to that meeting? They was butt naked, I guess, around the campfire with goat heads on. And they was telling you to have sex with the animals. What? Let's back it up. We're going to go from the top. We got to take this from the top, y'all. My bad, y'all. We have to take this from the top, man. All right, let's go to the top floor with it, man.
Amy, your career has suddenly exploded worldwide. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you get into the Illuminati?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bill, you've been famous for a while now. No. Do you have to sponsor Amy for her Illuminati membership?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't,
Bill and I are not
members
of the elite, the pentagrid that meets
we don't
by...
hey, don't start that.
Don't use that part.
Please, because
that's one thing.
I'm totally comfortable.
Okay.
Cool. So, Amy,
Yeah. Anything you want to know?
When Judd Apatow called you in for a meeting, were you surprised that he asked you to come to the Hollywood Hills on the night of the blood? And when you got there, that there was a circle of Hollywood executives standing around a pentagram of salt, jerking off, wearing goat masks, and they asked you to fuck a squirrel.
I don't know where you're getting your information.
Real.
That's not something that happened. That is such a strange thing I wasn't a part of. And if
Exposed. You could tell how he looking like the Terminator right now. He know. He like, and they both like, y'all know we telling the truth. Why y'all backing off? You feel what I'm saying? A man don't get a mohawk like this unless he's a professional slicer, y'all. You must know this. You don't get a mohawk like this for medium slicing. He's a supreme slicer, y'all. And notice how he sits so high. He's looking down on them, y'all. You got to get a slicer with a tall back so he can look down on them while he's slicing them. Let's go.
pictures of me there. There are other people that look like me.
Yeah.
And yes, I was in the hills that night. And yes, I did come home and I did have
You
a
were
lot of
dating a
squirrel hair
squirrel.
on
You
me,
were
but
dating a
I'm
squirrel.
dating a
You're
squirrel.
dating a squirrel. It
Okay,
has nothing to do with
I
anything
am
else.
not
Boyfriend's dating a squirrel.
in a thing with the Queen, the Vatican, the
please.
Yetis, the Rothschild, and the Colonel Sanders before he went heads up.
And this little segment right here, my peoples, is Jim Carrey. Now, y'all remember we talked about the tongue out and what it symbolizes? And we talked about the pyramid and what it symbolizes? Wonder why he's putting the tongue in the pyramid, y'all. And wonder why he has the fake moon landing astronaut suit on his shirt. Do you feel what I'm saying? What is going on?
that is? I have no idea. You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know. You don't know. All the comics and show business don't know what this is.
And notice how the people laugh when he did it, right? Oh my God. You know what? This show is controlled. The audience is controlled. I'm starting to think that this is what the celebrities go after they've been bad. You've been bad. You got to go through rehabilitation. You got to go on that show. You know, the David Lettermans and all them, you know. But y'all, these people, man, listen. They love Satan, y'all. Once you come to grasp, once you come to grasp with that they love Satan, then you start to see why things are done the way that they're done, man. But watch how they always try to play it off. And try to make people like me and other truthers on the internet seem like we're crazy. Oh yeah, they crazy. So he tried to turn it into a laughable joke, but he's talking for real, y'all.
Is that a gang sign that you, like you don't know what it is? You don't know what that is. I have no idea. You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know. You don't know. All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah. What is it? Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're part of.
Now, y'all see how they try. Look, okay, the best way to brush something off is just to make it comedic. You feel what I'm saying? This is how we're so bamboozled. Tyler Perry can put on a dress, hide behind comedy, and nobody questions the dress. This guy gets on here and say, Illuminati. Have people laughing and stuff like that. So now when anybody talks about the higher ups or anybody talks about that tongue being sticking out, that they're going to think, oh, Jim Carrey made fun of it, so it's a joke. No, it's not a joke, man. It's not no joke, man. Look at this dude, man. What does he look like to y'all, man? To me, when I look in his face, man, I see a guy, man, who he probably grew up in a Satanist household, but he still wanted to venture and see what life would be like if he followed God. Then he went on and he did the thing, and they've been killing him his career too, y'all. Why y'all think he ain't got that many movies no more and stuff like that? Jim Carrey been getting road dog too. He been getting road dog too. I'm thinking it ain't so. And they've all had man-on-man interaction. You really can't be a part of the elite and a part of the brotherhood unless you've had interaction with man butt. If you're a man, you got to have interaction with man butt. And for the women too, they do have women that will turn women out too. Queen Latifah, she's a breaker. Queen Latifah is a breaker, y'all. What you mean by breaker, Chosen? What you mean by breaker? What you mean? I will let you know what I mean. The same ways you got the men in the industry that are basically in place to break other men in. Diddy is one of the men who they use to break a lot of other men. Break them. When I say break them, they break you. You feel what I'm saying? They have to break you of all your morals, all your dignity. And if you still got any more left, they break you of that too. Like Young Jock, they told him, you get in that dress, boy. You get in that dress, Young Jock, and you walk up and down and you parade up and down that street in that dress, and we want people to take pictures of you and put it on social media. We want to break you. You want to be a part of us? You want to come in here and be with us? We're going to break you. Queen Latifah is set to break the women. You go on in there. Queen Latifah going to be waiting on you. And it's her and a lot of others. Yeah, they get you rammed by some dogs. Make you have sex with raccoons, dogs, all that. Then have a couple women run some sex toys all up, and you just degrade you. And get it all on camera, too. Get it all on camera. So if you ever decide to buck, guess what's going to magically hit the hit the airwaves. That video of you having sex with a raccoon. And think about that. Think about how your life will be destroyed after that. Oh, she's the lady who had sex with a raccoon. We ain't worried about how many good movies she put out no more. We ain't worried about how good her music was. She just the lady who had sex with a raccoon. And all her children gonna have to go to school and say, hey, your mama one who had sex with a raccoon. See, they have something. They hold something over your head. That's why when Miss Blondie did what she did to that queen in Chicago, they got her on tape killing that girl. You better believe that. You better believe that. They got they got Blondie on tape doing it. And they're gonna always have it overhead because if she talk, the whole thing cave in, right? How they know these people ain't gonna wake up one day and just have a change of heart? But today I want to tell it all. I'd rather die than sit here on these lies. So what if Blondie did wake up like that one day, y'all? Guess what? She still got that tape. They still got that tape of her doing it. So if she gonna be a whistleblower, she got to go down with the whole thing. She can either keep on enjoying that You Care money and that GoFundMe money that she be getting, or she can go ahead and just expose the whole thing, but also be known for the lady who, you feel what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard to get her to turn. She's in it for life. Eastern Star for life. So we're gonna go from that vid right there. Let me come to the chat. Make sure my people are all good, man. You know what I'm saying? When I have things up on the screen, I can't really see the chat. But I see the lovely, lovely people. Jahara, what's good? I didn't say hey to you, Queen. How you doing? Terry Martinez, how you doing? Anointed, how you doing, Queen? How you doing? All right, we're going to keep it moving to the last excerpt here, y'all, because we want to know, what are we surrounded by in our life? Who are we surrounded by in our life? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't present these videos to put anybody in a state of fear, because God is not about fear. You know what I'm saying? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but you know, he doesn't want us walking in fear. But and also just look at this right here, right? Some of these people, man, they don't even have to say it out their mouth. You could just look at them and tell who they worship. And it's crazy. It's sad. You don't want to prejudge anybody or basically stereotype anybody, but come on, man, this is dark. It's dark, man.
We can't get, you know, the frequency's weird and, you know, it's sounding a little bit strange. And I'm like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna, you know, I get a little.
You swear to who? Lucifer? Wow. Wow. Crazy, man. Go another one.
I come from the school of thought. There's just some things that the public just shouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Things that happen between two people, a wife and a husband, girl. I just don't think that it's for mass consumption. I just have always felt that way, and I just think that the whole idea of celebrity and fame has become really convoluted and, you know, kind of bastardized. Like, whereas fame used to be the byproduct of success, and now it's the ultimate goal. And if your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there. Like, sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like, you're gonna.
I mean, the reason why this clip right here is so important, because this lady is on the red carpet. Not only that, she's in there, but she also gives us an important jewel, y'all. And she says it so eloquently. And she makes so much sense. Let's just listen to it.
I come from the school of thought. There's just some things that the public just shouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, things that happen between two people, a wife and a husband, girl. I just don't think that it's for mass consumption. I just have always felt that way, and I just think that the whole idea of celebrity and fame has become really convoluted and, you know, kind of bastardized. Like, whereas fame used to be the byproduct of success, and now it's the ultimate goal. And if your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there. Like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like you're gonna end up on a one-way street and it's going nowhere. Like that's just the truth. I've seen so many people like forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's really not worth it.
Why do you?
And pulling over on the highway, be like 4 cars, you know, just to watch the sunrise. And it was at that point that I fell in love with Arizona. I said, you know what, this has to be God's country, you know, because I've never seen anything as beautiful as that sunrise. Then I met the devil in God's country, you know, and it's not so much who, it's what, you know, what happens and the things that the devil does. It's not so much a person, even though he acts through people. You know, you can't call one person the devil.
Joe or Paya?
You know, you can't call any one person the devil. You can't do that because no one person has enough power to be the devil.
As hard as you work for your money, there's the
beats and stuff playing in the background and everything. That's how we used to do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing what they do, smoking, drinking, and everything. And actually, it came down to it that dudes actually started being used by demonic spirits. And these spirits start speaking through them. You know what I'm saying? Devils start speaking through them, talking to me, asking me, you know what I'm saying, if I was going to sell my soul, telling me what I needed to do to take my career to the next level in darkness. I mean, dudes actually came up to me holding wads of money, saying, man, don't you want to make all this money? If those demonic spirits was real, if the devil was real, you know what I'm saying, and he was offering me a way, then I knew that God was real. For the next 7 days, I continued actually to hear the demonic spirit still propositioning me to sell my soul, you know what I'm saying, in exchange for fortune and wealth or whatever in that music game, you know what I'm saying?
This on what making it is there. It was smart ass kid. Yeah. Depends on what making it is there. He says, what do you mean? I said, well, you're a teacher. I said, if I can make a teacher salary doing comedy, I think that's better than being a teacher. And he started laughing. He said, if you keep that attitude, I think you should go. He said, but name your price in the beginning. If it ever gets more expensive than the price you name, get out of there. Thus, Africa.
That's why I tell y'all, man, I don't think the person who we see now, who we think is Dave Chappelle, is Dave Chappelle. I actually think that Dave Chappelle went to Africa. The real Dave Chappelle went to Africa. Yes, he did. And now he has to look up and they have a clone of him in Hollywood. Ain't that something? Think about this, y'all. Y'all leave Hollywood. Leave before they can even make a mess of your name. Leave before they can even get any videos of you to play to people. You just leave. You leave with your money. Then you look up. They got somebody look just like you, replacing you in Hollywood. You like, dang. Where they do that at? That's the real Chappelle. The real one. All these clones living amongst us. All these reptilians living amongst us, y'all. All these witches, warlocks. But I'm going to tell y'all the glue. What's the glue, Chosen? The glue is the Masons. That's the glue. That's why I just want to break them down to they bone dust, y'all. The bone brittle. I just want to break them down. Yeah, they killed them. Chappelle, they got rid of him. The Black Queen said she heard the cousin's testimony. They killed his wife and children. You already know, man. They got rid of Chappelle, man. Then brought this clone out on him. Ain't that something, man? Ain't that something, man? But yo, man, I enjoyed this segment, y'all. We are study lifting the veil up. Like I said, next week, man, I'm getting into doing two segments a day. Love coming into into these lives, man, and partaking with y'all. Y'all are some of the best subs that a YouTuber can have, man. I promise y'all, man. Your love, your support, y'all being genuine, your prayers, everything, man, is so much needed in these days and hours, man. And we gonna stick together, y'all. We gonna be the glue. We gonna be the glue. All right, we the glue. Hashtag we the glue. G2G, man. And what we're gonna do, man, we're gonna love on each other. We're gonna help people. We're gonna move forward, and God is steady blessing. I mean, I've had some of my subs hit me up, man, like I got a new job. I got a new job, or this is happening. This is happening. This is transpiring. There's more peace in my household now, and that stuff right there, man, just makes me smile, y'all. It makes me know that, you know, life is life. Life is good. God is good, and that Jesus got everything in control, y'all. We have nothing to worry about. Don't walk in fear, y'all. Don't walk in fear. No matter how many signs they throw up, no matter how much deception they put in our face, we are a billion times stronger than anything that they could ever put up, because the spirit lives within us, y'all. It's within us. We carry it around everywhere we go. The church is the body of believers. It's not four walls. We must know that, y'all. And it is a war out here, y'all. It is a war. A lot of times you might look up, why does this person hate me for no reason? Well, maybe they're a Mason and maybe you're a believer in Christ. You ever thought about that? I'm going to say that again. Sometimes we may look up and say, why does this person hate me for no reason? I'm going to say it again. Maybe they're a Mason and maybe you're a believer in Christ. So the war is not with flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers in high places, y'all. You better know. You better know.
I didn't want to talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. Don't know whether to sing about it or to rap about it. I don't want to cry about it, but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. I didn't want to talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. Don't know whether to sing about it or to rap about it. I don't want to cry about it, but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. Hey, what it do, what it here for? You already know how I'm rocking, plus you big, bruh. If it was G5, it was you who I was hitting up. Y'all woke y'all answer, but if y'all...
And can y'all please put in the chat who y'all think should receive a wrench? And before you start saying, yo, Chosen, you're giving out too many wrenches. No. There's no such thing as too many wrenches, y'all. You know what I'm saying? A wrench only means that you really, really feel what's going on over here, and that you're no longer asleep, and that you're willing to help. That's all the wrenches mean, that you have committed to that, you know what I'm saying, to helping others. So while the song is playing, put in the chat who y'all think should get that next wrench. Get it.
Y'all ain't then y'all getting up. I told you my plans, you told me they wasn't big enough. You said, listen, strike, it ain't gonna be nobody big as us. You said, listen, strike, it ain't gonna be nobody big as you. The place that God got for you, I'm just helping get you to. Well, tell me how this situation turned critical. No phone call, no Facebook, I don't even hear from you. Whatever you got on your chest or your mind, I don't know. But that don't change the fact that I'm here for you. See me, I wasn't raised like that. I was taught that if your family don't play like that. Before you sit down, make sure they don't sit wrong. This is not a diss track, just something to vent on. I didn't want to talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. Don't know whether to sing about it or to rap about it. I don't want to cry about it, but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. I didn't want to talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. I don't know what to sing about it or to rap about it. I don't know what to but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. We been rocking since we were jigs. I would bro, you was sister. They were looking for me, then you were probably who I was with. Plotting on getting rich, scheming and hitting licks. We went from thugging to clubbing, then all of a sudden we switched. Like yeah, we came to the right side. We chose the right time to let our light shine. I could relate to you. Your heart was like mine. We felt the same thing. We had a like mind. But somehow this situation turned critical. No phone call, no Facebook. I don't even hear from you. Whatever you got on your chest and your mind, I don't know, but
Hey, Queen Lysandra, I see a lot of people want you to get that wrench, girl. Can you put something in the chat, please, Queen? Can you put something in the chat, Lysandra, so I can go ahead and give you that wrench? Welcome to the G2G Wrench Gang, Queen. You know what I'm saying? I hope you have a blessed day, too. Put something in the chat so I can get you right, though.
That don't change the fact that I'm here for you. See me, I wasn't raised like that. I was taught that benefit family, don't play like that. Before you sit down, make sure they don't sit wrong. This is not a diss track, just something to vent on. I didn't wanna talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. Don't whether to sing about it or to rap about it. I don't wanna cry about it, but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. I didn't wanna talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. Don't know whether to sing about it or to rap about it. I don't wanna cry about it, but I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. I didn't wanna talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. I don't know what to sing about it or to rap about it. But I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it. I didn't wanna talk about it, but I'ma talk about it. I don't know what to sing about it or to rap about it. But I can't laugh about it. I promise y'all don't even really know the half about it.
Y'all have a great day. And like we always say, never let anybody else tell you about your personal relationship with God. It's personal for a reason. And no other person should be able to tell you about that, right? Yeah.